Finally, Smoothie Steve has returned with another video. Now, in this video, Smoothie Gang, it's gonna be, look, it's gonna be such a dope video. We not coming back to Earth, right? There are likely planets out there in which extra life forms actually exist, Smoothie Gang. Like, space is so big, it's real big, which is why I need all of y'all to come with me, because I'm not going alone. If I go alone, man, I'm gonna have to bring my blanket because I'm scared of outer space, man. All right, let's get it. Let's see what this video's all about, baby. Yeah, that's right. Oh, look at me. Look at me. Let's go to the smoothie map.
There are some things that are just not possible on our planet. It would certainly be understandable that you would think that if it's impossible here on Earth, then it would be impossible everywhere else in the universe. But that's simply not the case.
All right, before we go, guys, let me know what's your favorite planet, just real quick. I gotta know that, because if I know that, then I can see who has my favorite planet. I'm not gonna tell who my favorite planet is until the end of this video. But what's your favorite planet? Just let me know that.
And the universe is far stranger than any of us can actually believe. Let's begin with shadows. Your shadow on Earth is always alone, and you're always used to seeing it this way as it follows you around during the day. You're also used to seeing everybody else with just one shadow, but this isn't a universal thing that would be experienced elsewhere. You have one shadow because our primary light source on Earth is our sun, but what would happen if there were two suns? A planet that orbits two stars would look much like Tatooine from Star Wars, with two brilliant sunsets each day and two shadows instead of one for each person.
Wait, hold up a sec. Hold up. I'm not very smart about this stuff, Smoothie. I admit, like, my IQ, while it's high in those other videos, when I do the riddles and stuff, my IQ is not high today.
You win.
How could we have two shadows, right? What if the sun ray here cast off the shadow from the sun ray here? And then we have no shadows, right? See, that's how that will that's how that would work. Now when dogs chase their shadow, they have more than one friend to play with. All right, but all jokes aside, Tatooine is a cool thing to name a planet. I gotta admit, it's really cool. It reminds me of Hermione. Moving on.
If you were suddenly teleported to the surface of the planet, you would likely die from the extreme temperatures and lack of air to breathe, but assuming that you were teleported in a suit that could help you survive, then you would experience having two different shadows. A friend for your always lonely shadow that you experience on Earth.
Okay, so my life points just went down because I had to cut them in half. Does that technically mean that there's two shadow realms?
It's not possible. Exodia! Obliterate!
Yeah, you see two shadows? Two shadow realms. Okay, all right, I'm sorry. I won't do this anymore. Bye, Harry Potter, get out of here. I'm sorry, I won't. All right, let's get back to the video.
Our next extremely bizarre place is a planet that is likely completely covered in water, an ocean planet named GJ1214b. The planet is several times larger than the Earth, which makes the Pacific Ocean on our planet seem like a puddle in comparison. Even though water covers over 70% of the Earth's surface, water only accounts for 0.05% of the Earth's total mass. On GJ1214b, however, water may account for up to 10% of the planet's total mass, which means that the entire planet would be covered in an ocean hundreds of kilometers deep. Our own ocean goes down only a mere 11 kilometers, and we already have terrifying monsters like this, and this, or huge whales like this.
So their ocean is 100 times bigger than our ocean. And our ocean's pretty big, Smoothie Gang. Like, trust me, I went to swim one time. I got tired after I made it, above my waist. So that's how you know our ocean is crazy deep. Look at this, they're whales. 39 humans long. And there are some long humans. Like if those were like, all right, those are regular size humans. That's a lot of whale. Who's gonna take all that whale? So when we go to party, Smoothie Gang, we can just be like, have you ever heard of Helper 21b? 39 feet length whale. And on top of that, 10 times the size of Earth's ocean. Intelligent, smart, sleek, sexy. But still, Smoothie Gang, you gotta admit, this stuff, interesting.
So, One's imagination can run absolutely wild with what fantastical monsters could exist in an ocean that's over 10 times deeper than our own. The planet COROT-7b, for example, where instead of raining water, it rains down rocks. This is because half of the planet is scorching hot at 2,600 degrees Celsius, while the other half is far cooler at 177 degrees Celsius.
Okay, let me do the math. Let's actually think about this, right? One half is 2,600 Celsius, right? The other half is 177 degrees Celsius. Let's put this all into degrees so we can understand this better. I'm gonna have to go to my interwebs, all right? 2,600 degrees Celsius. All right, so that's 4,712. So the other one is 177 Celsius, right? And still, that's 350 degrees, man. That's a lot. That's lots of liquid hot heats. This movie game, the only thing hotter than that is my mixtape. Okay, my mixtape is garbage. I'm gonna give you guys a sample of my mixtape one of these days, all right? One of these days. But we can do it right here. Yo, it's hot. Your bars are not. This is my mixtape and it's all that I got.
These strange rock clouds will then rain liquid rock or magma back onto the surface. But since the atmosphere is cooler the further up it goes, and the temperature on the cool side is far lower, the magma rain will often harden into rocks before striking the ground. This planet seems like the closest place to hell that a place in the universe could get, but another planet has perhaps even more bizarre weather. This planet, known as HD 189773b, is located 63 light...
Oh my God, what's with this? Why are they giving out our social securities in the planets? HD 189773b. Why are they giving these planets serial numbers? That's the year your mom was born. Flames, I tell you, I'm here all day. What is that? That's a Harry Potter on a subscribe, but heck, get the hell out of here, Harry!
Is a little larger than Jupiter and looks stunningly beautiful from space, but that beauty is hiding a terrifying secret. It looks this way because the planet's atmosphere is made up primarily of silicate particles. Winds on the planet can scream at 5,400 miles per hour, equal to 2 kilometers every second, or 7 times the speed of sound.
7 times the speed of
soar
sound?
up to 930 degrees Celsius, but most terrifying of all is that the planet rains glass sideways in its extremely violent 2 kilometer per second winds. This is so fast and scary that if a storm like that happened to appear on Earth, it would travel across the entire planet at the equator in just 5 hours and 33 minutes, and leave behind a shredded trail of glass. But even this storm pales in comparison to the mightiest wind so far known in our entire universe.
That whole glass thing, they should make a movie, right? Because we all know, everybody watching this channel is like scared of storms. I don't mean like a regular storm, like I mean a storm, like raining glass and winds 1,000 miles per hour. Like, we're dead. Smoothie Steve will be the first to go. I like to open my window up in the morning, boom, I like to put my head outside, breeze, I like to look at the birds and everything. You know, I'll go right out that window like, Phew. Anyway, let me know if you think that the storm movie I did will be dope, because that's what I'm looking forward to. Sci-fi special.
The wind on the planet HD 189733b. This is a gas planet with one side always facing its star, where temperatures can reach a scorching 966 degrees Celsius. But the temperature on the dark side is still very hot at 688 degrees Celsius. So, how does the dark side remain so hot still? The answer is extremely, wickedly fast wind, possibly up to 22,000 miles per hour. If you made yourself a kite and flew through the wind, then you could zip around the entire Earth in a mere 1 hour and 8 minutes. But perhaps the most interesting place is somewhere that's much closer to home, specifically this place called Titan, which is a moon of Saturn. It has such a thick atmosphere that we didn't even know what its surface looked like until 2005, which if you're curious, it looks like this.
I don't even want to think about how big Titan is. Throughout the course of this entire video, my favorite planet has probably changed about 9 times. But now that I'm thinking about it, my favorite planet is still Uranus, man. Yo, it makes a hell of a joke. I'm looking at Uranus. Psych, I'm just looking at Uranus. All right, I'll stop. Remember, guys, comment your favorite planet. Comment it. Don't let me, I'm watching you. Comment your favorite planet. Just do it. Just Uranus, all right?
But Titan is a very bizarre place. It has an atmosphere, rivers, and lakes, and it even rains like on Earth. But the temperature is a bone-shattering negative 179 degrees Celsius, which is so cold that water is as hard as rocks, and the chemical methane exists in a liquid state. The clouds, rivers, and lakes on the moon are made of methane, which is the primary component of natural gas.
You know what's funny? Even though we don't even know what any of that stuff means, we just know it's bad, right? He's like, because the primary component, methane, is in a liquid state. And I've never seen methane in, well, come on, methane's common. It's real common. It's like a Pikachu common. It's like Rat-a-tat common. It's like Weedle common, man. But I've never seen methane before, but yo, think about it. I'm listening, he's like, minus 7,422 degrees Celsius. This is a scorching temperature. And I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe it. If that happened here, we'd be gone. It's just funny to me, man. Like, it sounds terrible, but you smart, you know.
Only 20% of Titan's surface has ever been mapped, but it is estimated that in that region alone, there is hundreds of times more natural gas and oil than is located on all of Earth. There is so much gas on Titan that it literally rains it. It's an oil tycoon's dream, and maybe the best way to encourage space travel is to let a few countries know about Titan. But even more strange, you could actually theoretically fly on Titan. The atmosphere is thick enough and the gravity is weak enough that if you attached a pair of wings to your arms and made a running jump, then you could actually flap around the moon like a bird.
My dreams have just come true. Guys, we're going to Titan. We're building us a pair of handmade wings. We're flying down to the low gravity atmosphere. We're attaching those wings. We're soaring over the planet's surface. And no longer will we be flightless humans, but we'll be flightful humans living in a new atmosphere to start a greater life on a planet that has yet to be touched. All right, guys, that's the end of today's video. If you made it this far, then you clearly like these type of videos. So why don't you just help me out and give this video a like? For anything else, go back to the channel and we got the original video inside the video description. It's a Smoothie Steevie. Now we'll see you on this crazy oasis I call YouTube. Got to go. See you later, guys. Take care.